Hey guys, Micah, outdoor living guy. I'm at a job site here. We're going to talk about lean-to covered structures, and here we go, a whole video on lean-to structures. This is a follow-up of the lean-to structure that I already talked about. I love a lean-to structure in a certain situation. You know, I talk a lot about detached structures. The reason I like a detached is it gets you out into your landscape. That's what's happening here with this lean-to. You can see that the door is over here, so they walk out. They're not necessarily walking out dry, but they're walking out over to their destination covered structure. And that's what I like to encourage. Getting out, utilizing the whole space, and this lean-to structure does just that. So we're gonna shoot some B-roll of this property, show it to you right now, but we're gonna also show you some other features of a lean-to structure. So with this structure, we have an ultra-modern backyard in North Portland, duplex style. It's such a cool backyard, and we featured a lean-to style structure for the main structure for the barbecue area. Now, of course, this little lean-to is not only pretty, but it serves as a great destination no matter what the season is to do your cooking, your outdoor cooking or your grilling. So here we have a great solution for a small space, great destination for outdoor dining. You have multiple spaces you can see here, but the lean-to style fits in even in this very modern contemporary design. So here's another property, and you're probably getting a theme here. Either lean-to style structures do great against a house, attached to the house, or they serve as a great destination along the border of a property. And that's the case here with this small Northwest Portland backyard. We put the lean-to style at the very end of the property to serve as that destination out to the space. But this truly does pull you out. Here we have the hot tub in the foreground, and you can either take a hot tub and enjoy that and then go out to your lean-to style structure. But underneath that, we did the fire pit and a seat wall. So it really does maximize the space. It creates lots of destination, lots of reasons to kind of get out in your yard. And here we have the barbecue off to one side, we have the golf green over to another side. And you can imagine even having a lot of people here, there's lots of places, lots of destination, and there's lots of purpose to the space instead of just having it right next to the house. With the Auerbach home, this is one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites because it's just such a unique property. It's a unique landscape, and it was not easy to come up with solutions for this project. First of all, the homeowner wanted to keep the tile that they had on their back because it was a keepsake from their parents. But as you move from the door to the outside, we did a little tiny lean-to style structure underneath the barbecue. It might be hard to see, but it served as just a great little destination out to be able to barbecue all seasons. A little further out, we did a lean-to style structure as a destination. And as you can see, the property was really unique. It kind of created this V shape. So we actually created a boardwalk out to the lean-to style structure. So it kind of elevated this structure a little bit. It created this really cool destination to go out to. As you can see, we had a fire pit off to one side. So it just created this lots of purpose, and it really fit the period of the home with the lean-to style structure. So as you can imagine, being on the inside, taking a look and seeing through the space, these multiple lean-to style structures, you just want to go outside and hang out in the space. So take a look at this job before we did any work. You can tell it's just a modern home there in a new development. Not a lot of effort put on the back of the property, especially for outdoor living. The builder just kind of threw it together. But now look at the job. It's got a beautiful destination, multiple destinations. The lean-to style structure here is the highlight, with the covered structure right outside of the door. A few steps over to the barbecue, we put a wall in there to block the viewpoint from the neighbor. Put a hood in there to dissipate the heat from the barbecue. Made an amazing bar destination. And then we put a pergola on the lean-to. And it kind of gives you another destination over to the hot tub. So as you're thinking about your space, a lean-to style structure does give you the ability to do a structure like this. With the upper windows there, there's no way we could really do another structure. Yeah, you can maybe do between those windows, but it would not be as much space as you could have here. So really think about a lean-to style structure if your windows don't quite work. So here's another one of those homes that have a very flat face to the home. Not a lot of outdoor living, not a lot of room to really do a detached structure. So you really have to get creative with how you can attach a structure to the house. With the windows on the upper side, you just didn't have the ability to do a gable. So really the lean-to style structure comes in again as the solution. So here we have a destination lean-to structure right outside of the door, but it does lean far enough over to cover the kitchen and a fireplace area. So it does give that dual outdoor living effect where you can have multiple rooms in one large room. So it does have the bar. Now the bar here does extend over the drip line of the lean-to, but that's okay. So here's another classic mid-century modern lean-to style structure. So here we have a beautiful home remodeled on the inside. They just needed some outside help. The feature that we created was the lean-to style structure that fits the period of the home very well. Now this was right outside of those double doors where it's on the inside is the dining room and the outdoor kitchen. I should say the dining room and the indoor kitchen. But it basically captures your view from inside. It pulls you outside to that lean-to style structure and it gets you outside. Now, with this situation, they created the future, so we prepared for an outdoor kitchen, but the homeowner wanted to get everything else done before they invested in the outdoor kitchen. So we just put the barbecue in there for now. There's a cool dining area. We have the privacy fence there with the slatted horizontal fencing. And then we have so many destinations there with the fountain. Everything fits the period of the mid-century look, but the lean-to style structure really is the main destination in this space. With this property, we had to get ultra creative to come up with solutions with how to cover the spaces that they wanted to cover. So here we have a house that's shaped very oddly, and the reason they did this is because it maximized the views of the river. Here we are on the Columbia River with just majestic views from really every window. So the client wanted to be able to enjoy those views and come outside and be able to take in the views no matter what the weather was. So here we have a double lean-to up on the upper deck, the balcony there. We have a simple one out of the master bedroom. Now that was great to serve as just an area for the homeowners to come out to be able to enjoy the view, even if it was raining or if it wasn't very warm. So the lower balcony here allows some space to kind of spread our wings a little bit, have some people over, have a dining table there, an outdoor kitchen. So this lean-to structure, both of them really, are the only option for such an interestingly shaped home. So when you're thinking about homes like this, a lean-to style structure really is almost the only alternative to cover the space when you need to cover the space. So with a lean-to, you do have the versatility to be able to add a covered structure, give you a nice destination. The nice thing is that you can do tongue and groove, do a fireplace, have a nice destination with a lean-to where you really couldn't do it with some of the other covered structure options. Thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and we will talk to you soon.